Hello YouTube, my name is Nero TV, so we're Call of Duty World War II. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So today, Activision filed their 10-K with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, which is essentially a fancy way of saying they filed a public summary of their financial performance in 2017. In this public file, which you can find down there in the description, they go over all of their earnings in 2017 across various titles, they give stats on which games did well and how they performed, and for investors, they gave a glimpse of what to expect in 2018 and beyond. To quote the file directly, we expect to release World of Warcraft, Battle for Azeroth, and our latest Call of Duty game in the second half of 2018. In addition, we expect to deliver ongoing content for our various franchises, including expansion packs for Hearthstone and Destiny 2, in-game events for Overwatch, and map packs for Call of Duty World War II, as well as releases of remastered versions of titles from our library of intellectual property. Ladies and gentlemen, Activision is going to be releasing more remasters here in 2018, and even though everybody assumes we're a few years away from Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, it's entirely possible that they could release it this year, this November, alongside Treyarch's new game. That may seem like a crazy proposition, and I should say I'm speculating right now, but think about this for a moment. How quiet has Raven Software been since midway through 2017? I remember when Modern Warfare Remastered first came out, they were working with the community. No update was too small. This is a good example. I remember when they first gave us the game, the Op4 sniper did not have a mustache, whereas he did back in Call of Duty 4. The community complained, and then they decided to go ahead and update that because they wanted to make sure the game was as close to Call of Duty 4 as humanly possible. But midway through 2017, they basically just disappeared. They went dark on us, man. Like, people joked that I was the community manager for Raven Software because I was much more active with the community than anybody that actually worked at the studio. Like, anytime a new update came through or a patch or something like that, people came to me as compared to going to Raven Software because most of the time those guys never actually said anything. So you think about the fact that for about a year and a half now, they've been essentially silent, and then you think about the actual development of Modern Warfare 2. So the original Infinity Ward team, they released Call of Duty 4 in November 2007, and then they started working on their new game, which of course was Modern Warfare 2. So Modern Warfare 2 was developed between November 2007 and November 2009 when it came out. So it took them 2 years to make it. And then you think Raven Software has had that same amount of time to remaster the game, and if you think about it, remastering is much easier than creating it from scratch because we're essentially talking about them updating the graphics and maybe adding some extra polish and no doubt supply drops and extra camos and stuff like that, but by and large, it's easier to remaster a game than build a game from scratch, and they've had basically the same amount of time. Now, it is important to remember that Activision is a giant publisher, and they have a lot of games under their umbrella, and it's incredibly likely that they are going to remaster several games here in 2018, but with all the recent talks and hints of Modern Warfare 2 making a comeback, it definitely seems like Activision may be hinting that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered could be coming out this November. Even Infinity Ward is building up the hype for this game and adding rumor and speculation to the mix, with their lead multiplayer designer replying to a community poll that Charlie Intel recently put up on Twitter. So the hype is definitely building for this game with each passing day, and as somebody who over the years has put in like 50 or 60 days of playtime into the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, I cannot wait to see how this story develops, and I'd love to hear what you guys think down there in the comment section below. Really quickly, before we end off the video here, I have one more bit of news I would like to cover because to me, this is one of the coolest Call of Duty stories to happen in a very long time. So you may remember a few weeks ago when Sledgehammer Games did their first community update blog that they gave a shout out to YouTuber These Knives Only for being the first player in Call of Duty World War II to reach Master Prestige while only using knives. Well, today, These Knives Only revealed on his Twitter that Sledgehammer Games also sent him a plaque to reward him for being the first person in the world to reach Master Prestige while only using knives. On there, you can see his stats, a screenshot of his character, and there's even a personalized note congratulating him for the achievement. I love that Sledgehammer Games decided to do this. I think Infinity Ward actually started this trend with Infinite Warfare, where they named certain weapon variants after various members of the community, and now we see Sledgehammer Games sending out plaques to players for doing insane things in-game, and I'm hoping this is a trend we continue to see going forward, because it's really awesome to see development teams working so closely with the community. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you guys here in this video. I'd love to hear what you guys think think down there in the comment section below about the possibility of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered coming this November alongside Treyarch's new game, and do you think that would actually be a good idea in the first place? I could do probably a 10-minute commentary talking about the pros and cons of it, because people tend to enjoy Treyarch games, right? Treyarch is a big cash cow for Activision, but people also love Modern Warfare 2. I would say that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered might honestly be the most hyped up and anticipated Call of Duty game of all time. Would it be a good idea to release it alongside another Call of Duty game? Because as we saw with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, it splits the community right down the middle, and to have the community split between Modern Warfare 2 and a new Treyarch game, I don't know if it's actually going to be a good idea, so we're going to have to wait and see how it plays out, and I'd love to hear what you guys think down there in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.